Hello everyone. More autos, less Bob. Yeah. Trust me, I would love to show autos more than my face. 2 minutes late, it just hit 5:01. I think I made it in time. But I'll make it up to you and I will go till 6:01 instead of 6 o'clock. Dan Gavioli has the only goldfish that ever stole my heart. Have yet to find one like it, and I've been trying. Fantastic fish. These thumbnails are great. Yes, these thumbnails are awesome. And they are done by the awesome Allison. Hi Nisi, Tanner, Dictator 80, Triple, everyone in here. Dean, Charles, Sashimi, Dwayne. Couldn't do this without Dwayne, Kitchell. Everyone else in here. Joel. Love you all. Dan, it's an awesome fish. Yeah, I know. EJ Fish is 76. Thank you. Josh Booth says it's 1 a.m. here. It's good. It's a good job. I have the work day off. Oh, it's good you have the work day off tomorrow. 8,000 subs. Yeah, 8,000. So, when we do the 5,000 subscriber video, February 1st to the end, so 3,000. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Thanks to everyone here who's sharing and thumbs upping and liking, and couldn't do it without everyone, that's for sure. Well, that's pretty obvious, right? Carter just picked up a gold nugget in a yellow seam an hour ago. Yellow seam. I don't know that I know that one by that name anyways. Definitely know the gold nugget. There's like eight different types of gold nugget. Wasn't the 5,000 video yesterday? It sure seems like it. Pine Tree Looms. Big Steen, congratulations. Thank you, Vince, I think. I said I wouldn't remember, but I think I might have. Josh Booth says a 10K fish channel is like a 100K normal channel. Yeah, that's how I feel. Susan for SLC Aquatics, thank you. Steve, thank you. You know, I kind of feel bad because I was complaining on Saturday about my channel not doing well, and it didn't have a good week. I had a terrible week last week, but hitting 8,000, I kind of feel like a douchebag for complaining about it. Charles says, Bob, you gotta do another contest at 10,000 subs. Why don't I just send you whatever it is I'm giving away, since you win everything anyways? Hennessy? I don't know what that is. When he was all awkward on Corey's live stream. I'm still awkward, so whatever. Captain Savage Aquatics is here. Hey Jeff.
Yeah.
Can you call Seraph?
Seraph, come on. Let's go.
Get out of here.
Did she already go out?
Yeah, so I don't really know what she wants.
Okay.
Probably just to hang out.
Oh, good girl.
Bob, if you do another contest, I'll write a whole story so I'll have a tiny chance of winning. I'm not doing that. I feel bad. A lot of people... So, there's a lot of people now that can't comment on YouTube because they got flagged as a spammer. So, I don't think I'll do that again. 8,000 subscribers and second day of baseball. Not too bad. Roach says, what kind of dog do I have? It's a Husky Shepherd mix. Jesse says, hello from down under. Love your Plecos. Thank you, Jesse. I love them too. Although I'm going to be selling some of them. Oh, Abby? Abby's here. Hello, Abby. Pavilion End. What happened last week to make it a bad week? I don't know. So, well, I don't know what. So basically nobody, I got like 0 views last week. And in reality, I was getting like 50 views an hour, but I went from averaging like 250 views an hour to averaging 50 views an hour. And I think even Saturday by 4 o'clock, I had -4 subscribers. So that was pretty awesome. But, you know, Hitting 8,000 definitely puts things in perspective, and I really don't have anything to complain about. I think I was just feeling down, but you can't get too focused on the numbers. Bob, the energy was low, but treading water. First time checking in, sent from Aquarium Co-op. Thank you. Let's hit the like. Yep. Well, I'm glad you're checking in, Brian. Do a fish room tour. That will get views. Yes, I will be doing. So I actually did a fish room tour, but so much has changed in the last... So I did a fish room tour like 2 weeks ago, but so much has changed in the last 2 weeks that now it's kind of pointless and I got to do another one. Joey, thumbs up. We love Bob. Oh, Big J Aquatics, KPA, KP Aquariums, not KPA. Saturday. Oh, Sashimi says, oh, I missed the super chat. I know I did. Gribble Grumble, woot, 8,000 subs. Yep, woot woot. I want to see what Sashimi said about Saturday. Saturday was weird. I only had 4 subs. Something was up with YouTube. I wonder if that was the day where all the advertisers like backed out of YouTube. Oh, well, 8,000 subs. This is a good achievement. Yep. You know, it's funny because I was complaining to Corey about my channel not getting any views and feeling pretty down, and then Corey was like, linked to me my goals, my goal video that I did on like January 1st, or I don't know when I did it, but it was goals for this year, and my goal is to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. So again, I just needed to put things in perspective, and that really helped too. Okay, we got another super chat. The Near 71 says, keep up the good work. The Near 71, thank you. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. Hey man, have you ever kept Apistos or Rams? Yes, Brinley, I've kept tons of different Apistos. And for the people that follow me on Instagram, they know, or watch my live streams, I don't have any video of them on my YouTube channel yet. But I do have electric or gold face electric blue Rams that I just got recently. So those are pretty sweet. Abby says, Bob, I got my goldfish yesterday. Any tips? Not from me. I've never owned a goldfish in my life. Do you need tips for goldfish? I feel like you could put them in an aquarium of oil and they would still live. That's terrible. Now Nisi is a goldfish expert, so maybe she can give you some tips. Nisi says, guys, I'm starting to get nice out. Oh, it's starting to get nice out again. Sometimes people just want to enjoy the outside time. Yep, and that's going to bring me to another announcement, is I will not... Okay. I may not live stream this Saturday. I may not. Just throwing that out there. Big Fly Multimedia, Lon. Hey, congratulations on 8K, Bob. Thank you, Lon. Thank you, Big Fly. Really appreciate it. Lon, it definitely helped my channel grow as well, so I'm forever in debt to Big Fly Multimedia. Seriously. Charles says, Bob, I think you're still one of the fastest growing YouTube fish keeping channels. No. No, not even close to being in the top 5. And there's channels that are certainly growing faster than me, but I don't really worry about that too much. I just worry about my own channel. And helping out other channels is always nice. Any tips for building up YouTube? The thing with YouTube, Aquatics Hobbyist, is a lot of people don't see the amount of work that goes into YouTube to be successful. So if you guys follow Life with Pets, that is another extremely successful YouTube channel that's growing faster and past me. And they're doing all the same stuff that I'm doing and Corey's doing. I mean, you could dedicate like a whole live stream to just how to do a YouTube channel, but it's a lot of work behind the scenes. I see I got another super chat. I won't miss it, but I skipped all these. Man, I was way behind. Pine Tree Loom says, yep, it's Vince. Thanks for remembering. Probably the first name I've ever remembered, Pine Tree. Man, was I this far behind? Okay, there we go. I agree, Nisi. Better weather always. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, what did I say, like a month ago or something? Eventually, I won't be live streaming on Saturdays anymore, so that should open up to some of the other channels. Big J Aquatics says 8,000 is, oh my god, I got 615 and I'm happy to be over the moon. And I'm happy you have to be over the moon. Thank you, Big J. What's up, Jeff?
Nothing.
Okay. You can hit 15,000 by the end of the year. Yeah, that's the new goal. I should hit, so I'm averaging 1,000 a month. So actually, yeah, should be able to. King of DIY, watch out, Big Steen is hot on your trail. Oh, is Joey here? Or are you just saying that? I'm certainly not catching Joey, ever. That dude is a monster. Especially with his fish room build. I don't know. Is Joey here? I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting King of DIY. Nicholas Kennedy, another payment on my Shellies. Alright, Nicholas. Soon, my friend. Soon I'll be selling them. A lot of people want them, though. I think Joey is gonna have insane growth with that fish room. I mean, that's like unlimited video potential. Steen, would you consider some rare live bears? If so, what kind? Trout goodeids. Oh, trout goodeids don't count. Yes, I really want the 4-spot live bear. I don't remember what the scientific name is, but it's like 40 letters long. 4-spot live bear. What will I do? No Saturday stream. I'll probably stream this Saturday, but definitely as it gets nicer out, Saturday is kind of my hiking day. It's because life with pets is a girl. I think it takes more than just being a girl to be successful on YouTube. Bob, I think you'll be happy to know my Epistogramma Panduro are guarding the Cichlid cave I have in my 65. Awesome. Anthony Pity. Congrats on 8,000, Bob. Thank you. Alright. And just to make sure, I scrolled through a ton of chats, so sorry if I missed you. Pretty sure there are some of those 4 spots on Aquabid. I'll have to check. Steamboat Joe doesn't need to grow. What will a pufferfish not snap at? Your fingers. Stick your finger in there. Yep, that's it. The quadri punctatus. Aquatics Hobbyist says, liked, but gotta go. I've got to get up in 4 hours. Again, congratulations, you deserve it. Thanks. Joey is cool, but the smaller guys make good content. I fear that smaller guys get less views. Well, don't fear about getting smaller views. You're not gonna get as many views. That's like scientific fact. I mean, just try not to get caught up on other people's numbers. Did you order your orange autos off the wet spot? I ordered them through my local fish store, so they probably came from the wet spot wholesale. Steve Smith says, what's the best way to get one of your t-shirts? Email me the email address in the description. Let me know what size you want. I have medium, large. I think I'll only have medium and large left. I'll have to look. I have like 3 2X and a 3X, and people said they want to buy them, but they haven't paid for them yet, so I'm still holding on to those for a minute. Have you ever looked into beta macrostoma? Macrostoma? Yes, not too interested. Jack says, do daily videos again, and I think you'll grow way faster. So here's the funny thing, Jack. So February was definitely a really good month. And I'm going to pause the chat right here since I got a super chat. But I'm not going to get off topic. So February, I did the daily videos, and my stats were insane. Well, comparatively to January. And it's kind of tough to compare the two because January is always a terrible month. You're right after the holidays, people are back to school, because December is a huge month and January is a crappy month. So I didn't really have anything to compare it to until now that March is over and all my stats are in. And I actually beat my February stats in March. in like half the categories, and then I matched it like my subscribers. I think in February I got like 1.31, and in March I got 1.29. So it's not a huge difference. I got more views in March, so I made more money in March by like $3, but still. Okay, anyways, Dan Gavioli, bring back the Rick. Yep, I think I'm giving up. I put out that video. Hopefully everyone shared it all over the place. Maybe he found it. Maybe he watched it. He hasn't turned me in yet, so that's a good sign. But I didn't, like that video, I didn't monetize. I didn't do anything, so I'm not sure if it can get taken down. Joel Stevens says, what is your end goal with YouTube? Joel, somebody asked me that Saturday, and I don't know if I have an end goal yet. I know what I would like to do is, if maybe one day I do start making serious money on YouTube, is I want to give it back, and I want to make the hobby or help. I don't know how I would do this, but I was thinking about this the other day because Corey asked me the same question. But I want to make the hobby cheaper for other people, and I don't know if that's through giveaways or discounts or however, but I know there can be some pretty serious money made on YouTube, and maybe I can get big enough to where I can help people just kind of take some of the brunt of the cost of the hobby. Like I said, I have no idea the scope of that or what that means, but yeah, I'd really like to help other people, either by getting into the hobby or I don't know. Abby says, I have 69 subscribers. I never thought I would get this far. Yeah, it just keeps snowballing. How do the fish die in shipping? Poor shipping practices. Sometimes people don't ship with heat packs. Sometimes mailmen are really rough with packages. Just did some rough estimates on my 60-gallon tank setup. It's $325.25. Sometimes I think that is too much, but then I put around $2,000 in my gaming hobby. Yeah, I mean, it's all about putting it in perspective. That's my new thing. Charles Fish Tank says, Bob, that light saved me $140. Yeah, like, I feel like I do a lot of giveaways for how small my channel is. I did the gift cards. That whole February giveaway, I didn't get any of that stuff for free. I know some people think because I'm friends with Corey that I get stuff for free. I don't. End goal, quit your real job. I don't know about that. I mean, if I could parlay this into some sort of fish-related job, that would be awesome. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for a fish job to pay me what I make in IT, that's for sure. Joey says he makes $30,000 a year. Does that sound accurate? Because that seems like a ton of work for that. It's really hard. So it's hard to guess. So if you look at my channel, my estimated yearly earnings on the low end is $450, and on the high end is $7,000. So, yeah, it's really hard. You can have people. I know there's people that have like 2 million subscribers that make less than I do. So, you got to know what you're doing. That's what I mean when there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. It's all about getting your CPM as high as possible, and CPM is cost per mil. Mil is Latin for 1,000. So cost per 1,000 views. Anyways, Sharky's Exotics and Aquatics says, can I have a shout out? I have only 13 subs. That counts, I guess. JW Aquarium posting a new video at 10. Hopefully 10 a.m. and not 10 p.m. because that's a terrible time to release a video, JW. Bob, start a Make-A-Wish Foundation. Well, maybe some people don't know, but all the money I get on Super Chat is now going towards tanks for teachers, and that's about putting aquariums in classrooms. So I don't know that I would do like a Make-A-Wish Foundation, But definitely that's the least I could do. My local fish store is getting an Epistogramma Hongsloy, but selling a pair for $80. Holy cow. Where are you at, Caitlin? That's ridiculous. All About DIY says, what's up, Bob? Hey, I turned my 400-gallon Tropheus tank into a Tanganyikan tank. Tropheus or Tanganyikan, just saying. By adding a few Bouchardy. Oh, you added to it. Okay. And gold compressiceps. I'm much happier. I always go back and forth with that. So, All About DIY, for everyone who doesn't know, has an extremely awesome 400-gallon Tropheus tank that's super awesome. And on one hand, like a 400-gallon tank with like 100 Tropheus would be awesome. But I also think a 400-gallon tank with Tropheus and other Tanganyikans are awesome. And if I own that aquarium, I guarantee you I would go back and forth all the time. Just like I do with my rainbows. I think a species-only rainbows, like all one species, are awesome. And then I kind of get bored of that, and then I'll look at my other tank that has a bunch of mixed rainbows. And so, yeah, I just go back and forth. Josh Booth says, I honestly prefer Big Steen to any other YouTubers. So down to earth and small enough to answer questions frequently. I certainly try. It's becoming increasingly hard to do that. Especially because, one, I love Instagram, but I'm not very good at it. And I find messages that people sent me, private messages from like 3 months ago that I've never even seen or got notified of. And so then I just feel like an a-hole. But, yeah. Bob, what if you got sponsored by Aquarium or Fluval because they know you love their hang-on backs? Well, I actually really do like Aquarium hang-on back filters. They're my favorite. Kevin says, great idea. I'm actually, here it is, putting together a fish tank for our campus. Yeah, that's it. I think it's a pretty good idea. I stole it, obviously, right? Clearly not an original idea. But there's a forum, a saltwater forum in my area, and they do it. And so I totally stole their idea. I wish, if I remember the name of the forum, it's like Pacific Northwest Salt something. But yeah, stole the idea from them. Let's see. V-Stag. Susan for South Lake City Aquatics says, love you, be back soon. It's not South Lake City. I just like to say that. Pine Tree Loom says, hey, Big Steen, I was wondering how much you sold your Super Red to Laura for. You'll have to ask Laura. So basically the way that went down is she told me she wanted a bristlenose Pleco. And she's done a ton of stuff on my channel. So, you know, she's a moderator. She's helped out a ton. And I'd say, look. I said, look, I want to try out shipping. And I will just ship you a fish for free. Just let me know how it goes. Make sure I do it right. You know, I need to practice. And she was like, no, I don't want anything for free. I'll pay for it. And then I was like, no, absolutely not. You're getting it for free. And then she just sent me money on PayPal. So that was kind of the end of that. But if she wants to tell you how much she paid for it, she can. I won't. As far as how much I would sell them for, my Super Reds, I don't know. I would have to like see what the market is for them. Because I always sell things pretty cheap locally. But honestly, if I had to go through the hassle of shipping, I'll probably charge a little more. Jen the Singer says schools would be a lot less stressful if there were tanks in the classrooms. I agree. Caleb's RC Crawler says, Bob, I have adult mollies and baby mollies living together, and the adults are showing no interest in eating them, but the parents are well fed though. And let's bring back the Rick. Yeah, I feel like you can raise fry with a lot of, parents that normally eat them as long as you keep them well fed. At least that's how I do my Tanganyikans and my pistos. What am I looking for here? 162 people. So that brings me to my next point of why I'm going to be quitting live streaming on Saturday. Because sometimes we struggle to get 100 people on a Saturday. And on a Monday, we have over 160. Caleb. Oh, Caleb. Where'd that go? Charles. Man, I'm way behind chat. I didn't think I was this far behind. Caleb. Oh, here we go. How would you transition a hard water tank to soft water with fish in the tank? Slowly. Small water changes, taking out the water you don't want and putting in the water that you do want. I'm sorry if that sounds obvious and is not very helpful, but honestly, Caleb, I would take the fish out, do a huge water change, put in the soft water, and just slowly acclimating them like you're buying fish for the first time. That would be way easier. Pavilion says, I got some frozen bloodworms today. My fish are in for a treat. Yeah, I love feeding frozen or live foods. Awesome. How do you go about selling? J May says, how do you go about selling your fish to local fish stores, and how would you sell an aggressive fish? An aggressive fish, you're probably going to have to give away to a local fish store unless they specialize in those fish. Because around here, not a lot of stores want them. And, excuse me. And how to go about selling to your local fish store is you have to build a relationship with the aquatics manager, or like a full-time employee, someone who has some say, and just keep going in there, talk to them. You're gonna have to buy some stuff, so you got to be a customer. It usually helps. But yeah, so I got kind of lucky in my local fish store. I've been there since the beginning. I actually saw that he was building the store and walked in the store before he was even open and struck up a conversation. So you just gotta if you get in good with the aquatics manager or the owner, whatever, that you're pretty much set. So start building that relationship. And Aquarium says Bob is family. Thank you. Let's see. I gotta start going through these. Man, a 400-gallon tank sounds sweet. I know what I'd do if it were tall enough. Yeah, angelfish. Caitlin says, upstate South Carolina, no fish lovers here, and the shops suck. Oh man, at $80? Maybe I should start selling fish. Like, I could buy those Epistos retail and resell them for less than that. Jack says, I finally have Panacori eggs. Awesome. Abby says, I really wanted to get rainbows yesterday. Yeah, everyone needs rainbows. Let's see. Does anyone want platies? I've got thousands and need to give and sell away. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Yeah, I think Big Steen may be my favorite too. Oh, my debt has been relieved at Steenfott Aquatics. Oh, man. Why couldn't you have done that like an hour ago? I just got back from the post office. I assume that's what you're talking about. Yep. Now you're going to have to wait. After watching one of your videos, I took the blue piece out of my Aquarium hang on back to increase flow. Yeah, see? That thing is useless. It's not even porous at all. So their whole, extra space to grow bacteria, who cares? Get it out of there. Get the flow. John's Fish Room says, yes, I'm up to 38 subs. PA Fish Preacher thought this was not till Wednesday, Bob. What? I live stream Monday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Not sure what you're talking about. How big do super red bristlenose grow? In my experience, all bristlenose grow the same size, right around 5-6 inches. What's your favorite type of shrimp? Probably the blue wood shrimp. Who's the guy I can hear in the background? That's my roommate because I forgot to close the door. Hey, any Johnny Cash with your shirt pics around? No, I don't think I have Johnny Cash. Let's see. Yes, Allison, I am certainly old enough to remember the good old days. Sorry about that. Back when MTV actually had music. What program are you using to stream? OBS. It is absolutely free. Michael says, "Grats on 8K, Bob. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Money's not that important between friends. Super Reds go for $10. Had a few yesterday. I would buy all the Super Reds I could at $10. Super Reds sell for, yeah, I've never seen it for sale in a pet store under $20 in my area. Super Reds sell for $25 and Super Red Longfin sell. Now, Super Red Longfin should be way more expensive than $35. That's a really good price. Wow, the big Steen 8,000. Way to go. Thanks. I think I'm getting close to the bottom. Well, I'm at the bottom now because I just skipped it. Please do, Bob. I need some good fish. Would you keep a killie with cherry shrimp? Yep. Anyone else see the attack of the killer shrimp on Bob? I like this video. I can like position my head so the bubbles are coming out of my head. Although I'm normally slouching over here to read chat. I guess that still works. There. Allergies bothering me like crazy, but all over I'm okay. I'm a little mad. Okay. Hang on, front filter. Yeah, that's my absolute favorite. Northern California has no fish stores. Live Aquaria saved me. Whew. If you're buying fish on Live Aquaria, they are expensive. Allman says, "You're doing great. Keep up the good work in April. I'm certainly going to try. My new Cyprichromis leptosoma female is holding. Awesome, Jennifer. Some of my favorite fish. Woot, I'm back. Brian is back. Captain Savage Aquatics. Bob, whenever you want to try shipping across the country, let me know. I want some Super Reds. Yeah, I really got to decide on how much I want to sell them for because I do have about 6 that are ready to go. I don't know if anyone saw Laura's video or my shipping video, but I have about 6 more at that size. I just don't know how much I want to sell them for. How did someone dislike your live stream? David, somebody likes me so much that they come and dislike it before I go live. It's pretty funny. Like, so when I'm done here, I'll schedule Thursday's live stream and I'll have a dislike by the end of the night. So I have a super fan. Any tips on getting rid of bladder snails? Dwarf chain loaches or any loaches. Yes, Bob, your Super Reds look absolutely amazing. So my Super Reds I got from Pleco Barbie or the Pleco Queen. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but she is super famous in the Pleco community. She owns her own fish store over in Spokane, Washington, and I'm pretty sure that they're like a Super Red German strain. Something like, I don't know, something really fancy. They were stupid expensive, but totally worth it. The Aquarium Co-op says the dislike was from me. Probably because he likes soft tacos. Negative attention. Yeah, all bad press is good press. That's how I feel. How many fry will I get if I breed Melanochromis auratus? Probably around 30. That's usually about how many I get. Corey. How's everyone doing tonight? Hey, Kang Lee. Hope you got your shirt and it fits well. Will my African cichlids attack snails? I desperately need to cull the algae. Mine don't. But there might be some that are angry. Soft tacos aren't tacos. Will you dab at 10,000 subscribers? Absolutely not. It would take something really special to get me to dab. Mainly because I hate Cam Newton. Followed you on Instagram. Oh, sweet. I'm like, IG. See, I don't even know Instagram well enough to know what IG is. Which is funny because Instagram is by far my favorite social media program, whatever they're called. Kang Lee says, got it, love it. Sweet, good to hear. What's a rare fish to get any ideas? Are stir-by cories poisonous? I've never heard of any cories being poisonous, but I know people ask that all the time. So, I don't know, maybe I need to research it. If they were poisonous, I've touched many cory catfish, and I've never been poisoned. Soft tacos are tacos until you put beans in them. I'm not going to get on a cory rant about tacos, that's for sure. Corey and Bob, president and vice president. Yeah, we'll make some changes, I guarantee you that. Even though Instagram is nice for pics, I like Facebook groups. We're in for the community. Can you tell me more about green neon tetras you have? I have green neon rasboras, not tetras. Super friendly, super small, look amazing, super hardy. I think I bought 12 and I still have all of them. So pretty hardy fish as well. I Like Butter says, congratulations. Thank you, Butter. I don't know why I love your name. I just bought 2 40 breeders and painted the backs and bottoms with Plasti Dip. Finally putting the videos I watch into work. Sweet. I'm glad. Apparently, stir-bys release a toxin when they're overly stressed. Yes, I do know they release a toxin, but I don't think they're poisonous. Pretty sure there is a difference. I don't know. And usually the toxin only affects themselves, right? Like it doesn't affect us. It only affects other fish. Would you ever keep an arowana? Yes, I would if I had a big enough tank for him. Jimmy, you here? Jimmy, are you here? I've never had a taco. Interesting. I don't think I've ever met anyone that didn't have a taco. Charles Fish Tanks, Rachel O'Leary did a video about quarries being toxic a while ago. Aquatic Addict, congratulations on 8,000. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Short and Anxious is here. Hello, Short. Thank you for the congrats. I was using the Color Flakes canister filter or hang-on back filter. What is the best in your opinion? I think both have their places depending on the setup. I don't like, I don't know. I get lazy when it comes to canister filters. I'm not going to lie. Toxin equals poison. What is it? Oh, venom. I was thinking venom. Never mind. Poisonous or venomous. Yeah, I was getting confused. Congrats on 8K, by the way. Thank you, Tank. Let's see. Steenfott Aquatics. I think I might make an Instagram for all my fish pencil sketch. Yeah, absolutely. Bracken says those green reservoirs are actually micro Devario, which makes me laugh. And yeah, they are hardy, found in fast, clear streams and slow, darker waters too, so they go both ways. Yeah, there's a lot of fish that the common names are not really what they are. But nothing I can do about that. Hang on side filter, I have one of those too. Kang Lee says, yes, congrats, and wish 100,000 more. Yeah. I feel like at 100,000, I could start making some life choices. Back but eating, so I'm listening. Hopefully you're having tacos. Just kidding. Hopefully you're having steak. Hi, V-Stag, Sashimi, April, Bracken, the Amen, Bob, Steenfott, and everyone. Hey, Bob, enjoying the sun today? Nope. I wish I was, but nope. I've been inside all day. Have you or will you set up a normal tank without a formal filter? My betta tank right here has no filter in it. So I guess that's pretty close. Yes, Bob, will be at 100,000 in no time. I sure hope so. Are neon green rasboras really green? Yes. And they're neon green. Short in the house, but are you actually short? Bob, when are you setting up the 240? 80 Aquatics is getting really, really close. Really close. And by that, I mean probably less than 2 months. He's only going to dab if the Rick returns. I don't even think that would make me dab. Not talking much tonight. Mouthful of meatballs and baked potatoes. Sounds pretty good, Dwayne. I'm jealous. Probably homemade, too. I don't think I've had a homemade meal. I certainly haven't had one this year. Why? What's tonight?
The basketball game at the national title game. One of my folks.
What are they making? Chicken?
I don't know. I haven't asked.
Oh. Well, you should ask. Anyways, do you like plastic plants, Bob? I don't use them, but I like them. I prefer real plants, if that makes any sense. But I do like them. Oh, yeah, why you think I'm so fat? Well, I'm so fat because I don't eat homemade food. Jeff says, sup from New Mexico. Congrats on 8,000. Thank you, Jeff. Really appreciate it. Short and anxious. Yeah, that's what I'm anxious person looks like. Ken Bacher says, I might put some rainbow fish in a 60-gallon. Any tips? There's another super hardy fish. I would avoid so a lot of people feed pellets to rainbows. I don't, and that would be my tip, is don't feed them pellets unless they're really small pellets. I've heard Gary Lang, who's like the rainbow god, talk about rainbow fish because they have really small mouths, choking on pellets. So when you get a dry pellet, you put it in water, it expands, and that's what he says. So I'll take his word for it, and I won't choke out any of my rainbow fish. Tori says, just picked up a 55 for free yesterday. Any tips on my first tank over 20 gallons? It's exactly the same, my friend. The size of the tank doesn't really matter. Just be patient. Let it cycle. Hey Bob, I've been out of the hobby for 15 years and saw your videos have your videos have reignited my passion. Now if only my wife felt the same. Just do it. Just get a tank. Will Burchardi be good tank mates for multis, or what can I put with multifasciatus? With multis, I would recommend Burchardi would probably be alright. Maybe. Rock dwellers do well, so like Julidochromis would be okay.
Spaghetti?
No. What? I'm not gonna suffer through a basketball game for spaghetti. Anyways. Yes, chicken. So if you have a large rock piles, you can do Julidochromis because they're rock dwellers. You could do Cyprichromis if you have a tall enough tank.
Okay, I'm ready.
Whew, don't worry everyone, I'm here now. I hope everyone's night is going well. Ray's Aquaria, finally. We've been waiting 43 minutes to start this thing, and now that you're here, we can finally start. My tip for keeping rainbows, wear rain gear when you feed them, or you're going to get drenched when you feed them. That's pretty funny, yeah. Sell your rainbows and get goldfish. There'll be more on goldfish on Thursday's live stream. You don't like basketball? I like to play basketball, but the NBA's kind of sucked since the glory days of the 90s.
Paul, man.
I know. So yeah.
Take it easy.
The game should be great tonight, Bob. Yeah, I might watch it, but I doubt it.
Gonzaga, dude.
I know, and all my money's on Gonzaga. If Gonzaga loses, I'm gonna have to sell all my fish to pay off the wager. He said spaghetti. Nah, yeah. So I don't like basketball enough to eat spaghetti. How about that? Now, if said they were making steaks, I would say yes.
Buy your own, bitch.
I would if someone else made it. Bob is all hipster. Nothing is cool unless it's no longer mainstream. I'm far from that. Every Sunday is kind of happy. Congrats on 8,000 from Toronto. Thank you. Oh, you're now answering. So bye. All right, bye. This is not basketball talk. Feeling personally attacked right now. Yeah, well, we're done, so that should help. Hey, everyone that I can't tag because YouTube mobile stinks. Yeah, YouTube is so far behind the game. Adding MTS to my non-planted 75-gallon biker rainbow tank. Will I regret it? So, I like MTS. I don't know. I don't see any problems with that at all. Only good can come of that. Unless your bikers decide they want to try to eat some snails, which I really doubt. Jennifer says, Bob, I'd cook you a steak, but you'd have to drive 3 hours to eat it. Which way? I'm not going 3 hours north. I could go 3 hours south, because that puts me in Portland and I could visit the wet spot, which would be awesome. Since it's been raining lately, went outside, I picked up a few worms, plopped them in the Oscar tank, and it was so satisfying. My pro tip for keeping hatchet-a-fish, be very good at hot potato. Oh, did somebody ask for tips on hatchet-a-fish? When you're doing water changes, don't leave your top open. I lose them all the time when I'm doing water changes. Well, the one time I kept them. Yakima. Man, that's such a boring drive. I don't think there's any fish stores in Yakima either. What's 3 hours east? Some mountains? The mountains are only an hour east. Big Steen, have you been to Minnesota? Nope. Nope. Not yet. Hi Bob, congratulations on 8,000 from Australia. Awesome, few people from Australia in here. M&Ms are Smarties. Well, not being much of a sweet guy, I think they're equal. I think it depends what I'm in the mood for. Even though, we'll see what kind of Smarties, because there's Canadian Smarties and then there's U.S. Smarties, and they're completely different. Joel says, "Okay, gotta go now, guys. Back to work. Will neon tetras and rainbows work because of the small mouths?" Yep, absolutely. I have neon tetras with my rainbows. I say Skittles. 100 times 80. There you go. Meatitarian says, "Drive all the way to Delaware to visit my blacksmith shop." I wish. I don't know why, but Delaware, I think Delaware sounds cool, like the word Delaware. So I've always wanted to go. Causing trouble in the tank. Really? I never knew that. Canadian Smarties then. Yes, so Canadian Smarties are like M&Ms, but Smarties in the US are like sweet tarts. So, completely different candy group. Oh, there's a good saltwater store in Cape Coral. I stay out of saltwater stores because I'm afraid to get addicted to that. What snail do you recommend for my 10-gallon guppy fry? Maybe a mystery snail, maybe just one. I'll give you the full tour. Delaware is small enough. Can't you walk across Delaware in like a day? Matt says, "I may be getting a 55-gallon soon. What should I put in it? I want like a community tank." Gobies, Matt. You have to do gobies. You're like the goby king. Congrats on 8,000s from Iceland. Ooh, I would love to go to Iceland. Going to Iceland is on my bucket list. I lived in Delaware. It's the East Coast Cali. Oh, well, that doesn't sound very exciting because I hate Cali. When you awesome fish keepers have a moment, hit that like button. Yeah, 171 people. I think that's a new record for a Monday. 173, still climbing. But how many likes? Holy cow, almost 150 likes. That might be a new record for any day. So that's pretty sweet. Well, yeah, Doug gobies, but anything else? Or just like 100 gobies? Matt, how awesome would a tank of 100 gobies be? I mean, basically a tank of 100 of anything is awesome. And that's kind of what I want to do. Maybe like 1,000. You should keep a tank with 1,000,000 snails. I wish I could, because then I would have free food for life. When will you set up the BioCube? Oh man. Let's not bring that up right now. Let's not get the saltwater people excited. Setting records all day, yeah. I want to move to someplace nice in America. I'm so done with Canada. Well, the nice places in America are diminishing, I'll tell you that much. Bob, you're telling me that if you're hiking in Yosemite and you still have the audacity, if you're hiking in Yosemite, I have hiked in Yosemite, you still have the audacity to say California sucks. Yep. Who is your favorite all-time favorite Seahawks player? Whew, Dean, probably Steve Largent by a long shot. Especially with that payback hit. Whew. Dude was a monster. Florida is real nice. I disagree. Congrats from Nova Scotia, Canada. Hey, you're in good company out there in Nova Scotia. What are some tips to switch to live plants from fake plants? So just know that your plants may die off, but they will grow back. And then you're probably going to want some type of fertilizer, be it Sea Chem or Easy Green from Aquarium Co-op, or any of the other 100 different types of fertilizers that are out there. I don't like those, but Steenfott gobies are cool. Yep. I almost bought some gobies, but I didn't. I went with my gold-face rams instead. Florida's trash. I live, if you put a single snail in it. Wait, Florida's trash. I live in Bentonville, Arkansas, home of the Walmart. Arkansas. Joey Jones Aquatics. If you put a single snail in it, then it should lay many eggs. I just pull the egg clutches out once a week. Come to Australia. I'll cook you a steak on the barbecue. I wish. That's another bucket list place. Iceland and Australia. And I think those are the two. And Antarctica. Joey's only 35 minutes from here. Matt, we'll take the ball and we want the ball and we're gonna score. Ouch. Ouch. Try 1,000 clown loaches. I think somebody else that I know is gonna be doing that. So luckily I don't have to invest in that. Would a single pea puffer do well in a 5.5 gallon, or would it be more beta material? A single pea puffer would be just fine. Although I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know. I think you'd get more enjoyment out of a beta than you would out of one pea puffer in a 5.5. Ray's Aquaria with the super chat. So if you haven't checked out Ray's Aquaria, I definitely would, because I think that if she is committed and stays on it, that's going to be a really good channel. But she says, here's to another 8K in subscribers and tanks for teachers. Thank you, Ray's Aquaria. Really appreciate it. All right, I'm trying to stay at the bottom here, so if I missed your chat, I'm sorry. Just don't just rage quit. Keep asking. Hopefully me or my mods can answer your questions. And I just want to bring that up. Just because I don't answer your questions, still pay attention in chat, because a lot of my mods and other people in chat are really good about answering questions and also know a lot more than me. So again, I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be an expert, but I feel like I say I don't know a lot more times than I answer questions, because generally I'll only answer your questions if I have personal experience with it, because I don't want to be someone that just reads something off the internet and thinks I'm an expert now. Florida is cool. You could just go to the river, pick out some plants, and even get fish. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I could live in Florida, but I would definitely love to spend some time there. I think after a week, I'd probably be ready to go home, though. Pine Tree Loom says, loved the Monday video, Bob. You should call it Short Vid Monday with Bob Steen. Yeah, so I did a little video last week, and I did one this week. We'll see how it goes. I like doing just a short video on Monday, because I feel like Mondays are kind of wide open. Not a lot going on Monday. Zero Aquatic says, hey Bob and everyone. Holy cow, it's almost 6 o'clock already. It's called Green Bank Aquarium. Oh, Wushu Jimmy, I'm not an expert, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn. Oh, let's see. I'm missing some. Love Monday. I guess I should have specified that if you guys like Monday videos, definitely leave a comment on today's video, and I can try to help gauge how much interest there is on a Monday video. Bob, don't forget to get your passport early. I'm getting it this year, so it should be plenty of time. Fair warning, 50% of my advice is shrouded in mystery, except when it comes to angelfish. Ray's Aquarius says, no problem, guys. I hope to be more active soon on the YouTube community once the semester is over. It's crunch time now. How much longer do you have, like, total in school? If you don't mind me asking. How is your puffer doing? The donkey balls. Puffer is doing fantastic. Actually, I learned something new about my Mabu puffer, and that is that it will eat Rapashi. So that's kind of neat. Obviously, it's not something I want to feed all the time because I don't want to be trimming its teeth. But yeah, I was pretty excited about that. I threw in a chunk of Rapashi for the rainbow fish, and yeah, they got none of it. He just scarfed that whole chunk down. Ray is going to live stream when she's done with school. Oh, is that true? Adding another live streamer to the mix? Smash that like button. I prefer you to caress the like button. I don't want any smashing going on. Ray Z, hey, how are you, Bob? Doing good. Thanks for asking. Who'd Bob ask about school? Ray's Aquaria. I got soil seeping through my sand in my 40-gallon. Water changes didn't work to clear the water. Added an extra filter for 2 hours and it didn't help either. Any ideas on how I fix it? Very cloudy. You might be past the point of no return, Kevin. I hate to say it, but the only thing I could really suggest is adding more sand and keep up with the water changes. Bob, how many rainbows in 1,000 gallons? 800. The Mabu puffer is my dream fish. I didn't know it at the time, but he's definitely turned into one of my dream fish. Captain Savage Aquatic says, no live stream after Bob, yes or no? Ray's Aquarius says, I have less than 2 months before class. What? I guess now I have less than 2 months before class is over. I mean, like, total. How much? You got, like, 2 years left, or? Because, I don't know. I'm always curious about school. I don't know why. It's a 2-hour trip from Dover, Delaware. Not sure. You guys are obviously talking about something that I missed. Short Anxious says, yes, I agree. Almond Corey is going to have an awesome clown loach tank. I feel Bob is more ornery than that, so he would probably be better represented by more aggressive rainbow sharks. That's not true. Oh, Dean H. Dean H, give me a second. I want to read these last few. Joey Jones Aquatic, root tabs for your root plants, easy green for floaters. Okay, looks like Nisi's giving out some advice. Pretty awesome. What's the highest temperature for rainbows, Bob? I would not keep them higher than 78. I'm sure they could live in higher temperatures, but I would not keep them higher than that. Hello, Captain Savage Aquatics. Update on breeding fish for profit. I think next Wednesday. I don't know. I have a lot of videos that I've been making lately, so that's kind of why I've been doing these Monday videos, is just try to clear out my queue a little. But it should be soon. All right, Dean H with the $10 super chat. I hope you know how much we love you, Bob. Congrats on 8,000 and beyond. Thank you, Dean. Dean has always been a really good supporter of this community, so really appreciate it, Dean. How much is the puffer? 300. I want to say they're around 200. It really depends on the size, though. Obviously, the bigger they are, they get more expensive pretty fast. The donkey says, I have a Fahaka puffer and I like it a lot. I would love to get the chance to own a Mabu puffer sometime. Yeah, Fahaka puffers are pretty sweet too. You never stop learning. John Salisbury says, congrats on 8,000. I like your videos. Thank you, John. Nisi says, and I can't type on my phone. Yeah, Ray, don't think I'm a weirdo for asking you about your college, because when I first met Charles, I asked him like 9,000 questions about his college, so I don't know why. I don't know why. It's interesting. Charles says, I'm getting out May 9th, which is apparently early for other schools on the East Coast. And I can't type. I feel like I'm missing some. No. Oh. Sashimi Whiskey says, Dean H is the man. Yeah, he's supporting everyone. It's awesome. Why would you have to finish school before you live stream? Because Charles gets sucked into it. He does like 18-hour live streams. Brisket details. I got brisket, and I think Corey posted a picture of it on his Instagram. So thanks for everyone who bought me brisket. It was so good. I hope to one day have real brisket. Life with Pets. I missed your sometimes Friday streams that really make me... Oh, is Life with Pets here? Did I miss Life with Pets? Life with Pets is here. Life with Pets, I was talking about you earlier. Just saying. Alright. Keep going. Okay, my teacher has a 10 salmon fry and a 20-gallon in my classroom. Is that bad? Nope, I don't think so. If they're just fried, that's probably just fine. Ringo Star with the $2 super chat. Those shrimp are huge. Congrats on 8,000 subscribers. Thank you, Ringo Star. I love your profile picture, by the way. But yeah, thanks. Really appreciate it. Ooh, message retracted. Feed the Steen. Don't let Corey start that too. Matt, I'll tell you my honest opinion on the video, and I like the videos you upload. No worries, Bob. I don't mind. Oh, did you actually answer my question, though? And I missed it? Oh, yeah, you did. I have 3 more semesters max. Hopefully I can graduate in 2 semesters. I think you can do it. Corey and Bob, 8-hour Easter stream. Well, I might stop in, or I might I might crash the live stream. But I can't be there for 8 hours because I have family stuff to do. How much would Corey's puffer be worth? Like 1,000? I bet he could sell it for 1,000. Probably pretty easily. When's the next scavenger hunt? Pine tree looms? I definitely have to do another one. I definitely prefer the scavenger hunt over the 9 billion comments and pick a winner. So, you know, maybe I'll do it this weekend. Maybe. But yeah, it's definitely time for another one. I think so. Joey Jones, I can't think of any shark loaches that aren't big or aggressive. Well, it depends. Like real sharks or barbs that are being called sharks. Ugh. Well, gotta go. Another exam tomorrow night, everyone, and congrats again. Thank you, Ray. Hope to get an update on your fry soon, because that's what prompted me to get my rams. Missing all kinds of stuff here. You're gonna have to come out of Washington to get that kind of meat, Bob. Yeah, I know. Real brisket is in Texas. From what I hear, it's in Houston, but Houston is a pile, so I don't know if I want to go. Every time this subject is brought up, Bob, you always over-exaggerate. I'm doing an hour and a half max every week. Yeah, that's because I haven't made one of your live streams in a long time, because I try to avoid Fridays on YouTube and just kind of have a day away from YouTube. And unfortunately, that's the day I picked because a lot of other people do stuff on Fridays. So, sorry about that. Man, everyone's talking to Life with Pets, but I don't see Life with Pets talking. Oh, I mean, okay, Life with Pets might be live streaming on Friday when I said that I don't YouTube on Friday. So, sorry if I'm going to miss your live stream, Life with Pets. Abby says, Ray, what do you do in college? She might be gone already. Kansas City is very underrated for barbecue. Yeah, that would be the other place I would go with Cole, is Kansas City. Because I know some dudes that are way fatter than I am rave about Kansas City barbecue. So, you got to take their word for it. Job, yes, I've got the fry breeder box growing happily. Meatitarian. Every Sunday is kind of happy. Okay, Nisi is really gone this time. Oh, and it's time for me to go too. Thanks for reminding me, Nisi. Everyone can blame Nisi that I'm signing off because she just reminded me that it's 6 o'clock and I'm signing off. Wow, welcome back to Rick. What have you been up to? Haha, nice joke. Just paid for my Steen tea. Yep, he did. I can verify. Although now he has to wait because I'm not going to the post office for a couple days. The stream keeps crashing. Life with Pets. My stream health is optimal, so I'm not sure. Yeah, everything looks good on my end. David says, thanks for the live stream, thanks for the stream, thanks to you guys, right? Pound Fish family. This community is awesome, and I've got nothing but love for everyone. Thanks everyone for the super chats. Let's go through. Alright, let's start at the top. So again, this is for Tanks for Teachers, Gribble Grumble, the Near 71, Nicholas Kennedy, Dan Gavioli, Ray's Aquaria, Dean H, and Ringo Star. Thank you. Those videos should start coming out summer. Unfortunately, I just have to wait. until teachers are in their classrooms again before I can start setting up tanks. But like I've said, I do have two teachers already lined up and a daycare, so yeah, should be a lot of fun. So thanks everyone for hanging out. I'm going to go find something for dinner. I don't know what, but yeah, hope to see everyone on Thursday for the Thursday live stream at 5 p.m. Pacific, and I'm signing off.